I spent hours on crypto Twitter, so you don't have to. Here's what's happening. More crypto news from BlackRock. I've talked about the world's largest asset manager a lot recently. That's because in 2025, they've been talking about crypto quite a bit. Part of that is because a Bitcoin ETF is now BlackRock's largest source of revenue. And I'm kind of thinking they smell some other revenue opportunities. In any case, BlackRock caught crypto Twitter's attention for two things on Wednesday. One was Larry Fink, the BlackRock CEO's onstage appearance with Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase. Coinbase is obviously one of the best known crypto companies. The other was BlackRock's mention of blockchain technologies in its 2026 Look Ahead report. In the BlackRock CEO's appearance with the Coinbase CEO, he repeated a lot of the things he said of late. Part of that is related to the tokenization of assets and how that's becoming an increasing priority, or at least area of interest for BlackRock. Part of it is the role that Bitcoin or other crypto assets can play in people's investment portfolios. And part of it was just the optics of the largest asset manager in the world, CEO, on stage with a notable crypto CEO. This just wasn't happening many years ago. The quote that kind of caught the most attention on crypto Twitter was Larry Fink calling Bitcoin an asset of fear. His basic point was about people using, or at least thinking, Bitcoin might be a hedge against some downside risks in the US economy. And I'm not talking about small slowdowns. It was more about people's worries about US government's debt and whether that could devalue the currency or things of that variety. I'm not sure I ascribe to the theory, but at the very least, it was interesting to hear him talk about Bitcoin as a serious part of people's serious investment portfolio with a particular purpose. Around the same time, BlackRock's annual report, where they basically talk about the year ahead, came out. People noticed that they talked quite a bit about stablecoins and blockchain technologies as changing the world of finance generally. While I think a lot of the crypto Twitter or crypto news headlines actually got it wrong, the report did seem like something to celebrate for those in the industry. The narrative was that the report talked about US government debt and said that US government debt was a reason that crypto prices, or Bitcoin prices specifically, would go up. I read the report about 10 times to make sure I wasn't going crazy, but it definitely didn't say that. It did talk about government indebtedness, including US government debt. It also talked about blockchain technologies. It didn't link the two so directly. Again, Larry Fink kind of did when he was on stage with Brian Armstrong, but that's not exactly what the report said. Anyway, another day of BlackRock making crypto Twitter news.